Now, in this video, we will going to discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of CNC machine. As we discussed in the earlier videos regarding the computer numerically controlled machines, we talked about the accuracy, open loop, the closed loop, and the parts, components of the CNC machine. When we were discussing about that, we were talking about only the accuracy. I was talking about the value of x should be equal to 100.000. The order of the accuracy we are talking about up to a micron level. So therefore, that means that is one of the advantages what you have. So that means it is high degree of accuracy and reduction of scrap. What does it mean? Scrap means once the job has been done, if it is not been able to use it for the purpose, then that is what is called as a scrap, means a wastage. It is a waste component. That is the reduction of scrap. Once the accuracy is increased, naturally it is the effect of the accuracy is the reduction of the waste or scrap. Increased rate of production. What does it mean? Suppose if I take a manual machine, suppose a manual turning machine. Suppose if I am able to turn the component for every shift, suppose every shift means it will be for about 8 hours a day is called one shift. So that means if I have a round component to be machined, wherein if it is one component, it may take about 10 minutes, say for example, if I take 10 minutes for the machining total cycle time. What is the cycle time? The cycle time is nothing but it is the clamping loading the component on the job, fixing the tool to the tool holder, and then perform the machining operation and removing the job from the machine is called the total cycle time. So that means if it takes 10 minutes per component, then per hour it may take 6 components. So for 8 hours it will be 48 components can be produced in a manual machine or in a manual machine tool in a turning job. Suppose the same thing if it is loaded on the CNC machine. So what happens? Naturally, because you will be having automatic tool changer, automatically the tool will be loaded, automatically the machine will go into starts, everything will be done by the machine itself. In such cases, the cycle time for one job, it may reduce it to 5 minutes. Then what happens? Then for each hour, instead of getting 6 components, we will be able to get 12 components. Then in per shift, we will be getting about 96 components per shift. But whereas in manual, we will be able to get only in a per shift, it will be suppose if I am able to take 10 minutes for each job, per hour we will be able to get 6 components, so 48 components. So we will be getting 96 components. So this is how we will be able to increase the rate of production. So the difference is what you are getting is 48 to 96. So naturally the production rate has been increased. So this is how we can compare the rate of production. Greater flexibility. So what does it mean? Suppose is there any change in the component drawing? If there is change in the component drawing or the part drawing to be machined, then it can be easily accommodative in a CNC machine. I can easily perform those operations without any much hindrance. Only need is we need to change the program. If I change the program, then automatically everything will going to be taken care by itself. So thereby we will be getting the greater flexibility. Reduced non-machining time. So what is that? If the manual operation, if the manual machine is there, so we need to depend upon the operator because the operator fatigue will be there. So what does it mean? what operator fatigue means. Suppose if an operator comes in the morning shift, so morning shift will start from 8 to 12, then 12 to 12:30 is the lunch time. From 12:30 to 4:30 is the next operation which will going to be takes place. So during the earlier in the morning he will be fresh, so he will be fast. As the days progresses, so he will going to have the fatigue will going to play a major role. By the time he comes in the afternoon, maybe around 2 to 3 or 2 to 4, so naturally the production rate will going to be reduced, and thereby the cycle time will going to automatically increases. So that means what is the non-machining time here, what we are talking about? That means the loading the component on the machine and taking out the component from the machine. So these two are the non-machining time. And also if there is any tool change has to be done, if the multiple operations has to be done on the job, then naturally the tool has to be changed manually on the conventional machine. In such cases, these are becomes the non-machining time. So that means at that particular point of time, the machine will going to be idle. And that again depends upon the fatigue of the operator. In the fresh, he will going to do it fast. As the days progresses, because of the fatigue, he will going not be able to perform at the same rate and in the beginning of the shift. But these things will not be there in our CNC machine. So since everything is done automatically, so there is no need to worry about the fatigue on the fatigue criteria of the operator. So automatically these things will going to reduce the non-machining time. Then easy to produce components of high quality. Because of high degrees of accuracy, we will going to get the components of very high quality. These two are interrelated. Easy to produce parts of various sizes and complex geometry. Suppose any three-dimensional drawing has three-dimensional contouring has to be done, but in conventional machine it is rolled out. But the advantage in CNC machine is we can have any complex geometry can be machined. Easy to modify the design of components. That means that is again it is interrelated with the greater flexibility. Because is there any change in the component drawing, automatically which can be taken care of on the CNC machine just by changing the program of instructions. Production planning is easier and more effective. Why? Because production planning, what does it mean? Suppose if I want to produce some components in a particular week. So that means suppose if I want about 1,000 components in a week. That again, the number of components what we need to produce, again it depends upon the complexity of the job which has to be machined. So depending upon that we will go into plan. Suppose if I want to have the complexity of the job is not that much, and so that I will be able to produce 1,000 components in a week. So that means 1 week means it is 7 days. It will be, suppose if I take 1,000 components, then what will be the approximately it will be coming around 150 components per 150 components per day. One per day means one shift if you are planning like that. So every day I need to produce 150 components in such cases. So and the planning has to be takes place. That means the entire week I need to plan that. So it becomes very easier because there is no breakdown of the machine because of any fatigueness on the machine. It is not possible. There is no breakdown. Therefore, the production will going to go as per the scheduling. That means every day if you want to produce 150 components means it will be definitely it is possible to produce in 7 hours. So that is the advantage. So that means you can plan for the entire week. We want to have the product number 1. For the second week we want to plan it for product 2. So naturally product 1 has to be completed from Monday to Saturday. Then again from Monday we have to plan for the next part or the product. Then that is possible in a CNC machine, which will going to have the achievement of achieving the production targets is definitely it will be possible in CNC machine with more effective way. But suppose if there is any problem with the fatigue on the operator, then again the planning will going to be hamper when you are going for the manual, when you go for the conventional machine. So in this case, since there is no non-machining time will not be there, so therefore the production planning will becomes very easy and it is more effective. And greater operator safety. So why? Because everything is concealed in a door, so naturally operator safety will be achievable. Longer tool life, because as there is no variation in the errors, as there is less friction, so naturally the tool life will going to be more, so longer tool life. Then operator errors are virtually eliminated. Why? Because there is no human intervention when the since we are writing the program, whatever the instruction which has been given by the programmer, and those program of instructions will be taken by the machine. So there is no need for the movement of tool need not to be handled by the operator, wherein the movement of the tool will be taken care by the servo motors, and also depending upon the program of instruction, whatever the values he has given. So depending upon that, the machine will going to perform the operation. Therefore, by itself, therefore, operator errors are virtually eliminated. So these are the advantages of the CNC machine. Suppose if I take up the disadvantages of this part. So when we go for the disadvantages of the CNC machine, the CNC machine has got a feedback control unit. So naturally the initial cost will going to be very, very high. And also high maintenance cost. So why? Because we need to have the periodic maintenance of the CNC machine. That is since the cost of the machine is very high, so we need to have the periodic maintenance. So naturally the machine has to be kept idle at least once in a month. We need to have the periodic maintenance. So naturally the maintenance cost will going to be just increases. Similarly, since the machine has to be operated by a programmer, and therefore you need to have a skilled programmer to operate this machine. So therefore we need, any conventional machine can be operated by anybody, but here to operate the CNC machine he must have some training and he must have the knowledge of programming. So that is the reason why these are the disadvantages parts of the CNC machine. So in the next program or in the next video, we will going to talk about the machining center. Thank you.